Alabama remains the top-ranked team in the country, and this week they welcome Texas A&M, also ranked 6th and undefeated this season, and could perhaps be the toughest challenge. And to discuss that right now on campus in Tuscaloosa, Reiner Sabin. And Reiner, we got to start with that pass rush. Deshaun Hall, Myles Garrett, two of the best defensive ends in the country. How difficult of a challenge is this going to be for Alabama and Jalen Hurts in that offensive line?
Well, I think it is going to be probably their stiffest challenge yet. John Chavis, the defensive coordinator, he's been scheming against Alabama since '95, previously with Tennessee and LSU. And, he loves to attack from all angles with blitzes and sending different players. And Garrett and Deshaun Hall really fit well within the system. They had 9 tackles for loss. Myles Garrett also has 4 sacks. And so, and they have 20 different players that have contributed a tackle for loss. So it's a defense that really, tries to attack at will.
Yeah, good point there. Now, Trevor Knight on offense at quarterback. This is a quarterback that Alabama has seen and unfortunately taken the big fat L to when he was at Oklahoma. Your thoughts on him and his ability to go out there and attack Alabama's defense?
Yeah, he's a dynamic player. He has 1,500 passing yards, 500 rushing yards this season. So he can, hit you in both different ways. He really was effective against Arkansas and against Tennessee, and was able to, get some big gains. Of course, Alabama's rushing defense is one of the best in the nation, and they've shown an ability to contain dual threat quarterbacks. So I think it's going to be one of those situations where, Alabama will be very well prepared for Trevor Knight this time around, and especially with the ability to contain with Ryan Anderson and Tim Williams coming off the edge.
Now, Alabama dinged up a couple weeks ago, getting some of their starters back in the lineup, certainly helpful for them. But Texas A&M coming off a bye week, how big of a factor do you think that will be as they come into Bryant-Denny Stadium?
I think it certainly helps Texas A&M to, have rest, and Alabama having gone through, a fairly grueling stretch, most recently having played Arkansas and Tennessee. But, the way that they put away Tennessee last week, pretty easily, that momentum should be able to carry them over, whereas Texas A&M may not have been able to harness the momentum that they generated from their own win from Tennessee. So if you were going to look at both games, though, Alabama seems like they would have a significant edge in this game just by virtue of how they easily handled Tennessee, whereas Texas A&M really had a tough time putting away the Volunteers.
All right. Thank you so much, Reiner. Appreciate the updates. And for all your news on the Alabama Crimson Tide, you can visit us on AL.com.